Hey guys, it's John. Sorry, Roscoe is at my feet begging to be pet. Um, so I went to Nick and Brennan's birthday party last night, and it was really fun. Um, I don't really have a lot of money right now because I'm paying for my Lady Gaga tickets. I have to pay for the rest of my Lady Gaga ticket, and I put some gas in my Jimmy, which is really, really old. And as it turns out, I said before it was 300,000 kilometers. That's actually 400,000 kilometers because I just hit that. So that was kind of unnerving, but cool at the same time. And, Roscoe, he's like snorting all over the place. Basically, I drove to Kelowna, and I was on the way to Chris's house, and I took a wrong turn because I think I have great directions, like inner directional, I don't even know, abilities. So I took a wrong turn and I went all the way up KLL Road in Kelowna and got to like this orchard, and it was like a dead end and I had no idea where I was. So then I had to turn around and I passed the Harvest, which is where the birthday was being held for Nick and Brennan's birthday party. I passed that, so I was like, okay, I'll just go there and I'll wait because, it's like it starts at 7 and now it's like 6:30 or something like that. But I didn't know if anyone was there. So I didn't want to like walk in and be like, so I'm here for the birthday party, and there's like no one there. So I sat there for a while, texting Chris, and Chris was like, oh, I'm hanging out with Breezy. We're going to be getting ready together. And then I have hair all over me. This dog sheds. Like, I have a whole nother dog. Like, look at this. Can you see that? See that hair? That's off my dog. Anyways. So Chris was supposed to be getting with Breezy, and they were going to cab it over and whatever. So I got Nick's number, and I was like, so are you here yet? Like, can I walk in? And he never sent me a message back, so I was kind of sitting there. So then I drove to Chris's house. After driving from Vernon to Kelowna, which is like 45 minutes, I drove all the way up KLL Road, and then I was like, oh my god, I hope I have enough gas to get home. Because I didn't really want to spend any more money. So then I go to Chris's house, and Breezy's not there. I misunderstood. And he kept calling her because apparently he was supposed to pick her up at 7 and bring her back to his house so they could get ready together. And she wasn't answering, so I was like, okay, so are we leaving? Are we staying? Are we leaving? So then we left. And then she calls him, and she's like, Chris. And I was like, she sounds like a biatch, basically. I don't know if I can swear on here. I don't know. He's like, well, she hangs out with those kind of people, so she just sounds like that. So I was like, whatever. So we go, and we pick her up, and two other friends who are very nice. And Breezy is really nice as well. Like, don't get me wrong. I actually met her, and she was very nice. And we picked up Dan. And none of you know who these people are unless you are a friend of mine and you're a friend of theirs and you know who these people are. But 6 of us have to fit into my Jimmy. And it's funny because the girls are like in these like little dresses. One, like, Cindy was in this like long, beautiful gown type thing. And I was like, man, you guys are just going to a birthday party and there's gonna be dancing and food and drinks. Like, I don't know. I just wore like a nice shirt that I bought that I had on my other video. And so they'll squeeze into my Jimmy, and it is dirty. It is so dusty inside because I'm horrible. I'm a horrible vehicle owner. Like, I guess I own the vehicle. I drive it. It's actually my grandparents. But they all squeeze in there. We get to the party, arrive in style. And yeah, we danced. Amelia and I danced up a storm. We rocked it. It was so funny. And I put on her heels. Oh my god, I wasn't even drunk. Like, I had my 2 drinks and I bought a beer, so I had 3. But I didn't really eat that much yesterday because I was waiting for the party. I was like, oh, there's gonna be so much food. So we get there and I had like a couple bites of like these little hors d'oeuvres. There wasn't really a main course or anything like that. So I had cake, and the cake was really good. But other than that, we danced and drank a little bit. I went on a little adventure and kind of walked around, but there wasn't really much to see. It's pretty much all golf course. And so, yeah, that was pretty much the party. And then the girls cabbed home, and I drove Dan and Chris home. And I stayed at Chris's house last night because I was like, I'm so tired. I fell asleep on his couch, so I guess I had to stay the night, or else I would have probably passed out behind the wheel, and that's never good. So, yeah, I worked today 11 to 7. I'm in my kind of jams right now, sort of. I don't want to be bare-chested in my video, so yeah, pretty much worked 11 to 7. I was exhausted. I had a table come in of 14 churchgoers because it's Sunday today, and it was fantastic because their bill was very high. And it turns out they've been in there before. So I was like, oh, Bob, you've had them before. How are they? And he's like, oh, they're very nice, but they're horrible tippers. And I was like, oh my God. And like, my past couple nights haven't been really that great because like I had big parties and they're just cranky old bastards. So basically on that bill, which was like $150, I think I got $8. Yeah, with bills split up. So that made my day even extra great. And I made decent cash, I guess. Like I bought food, which was like $7. So I walked in with like $2. So I did okay. I did okay. The only thing I'm worried about is I need $240 by Friday, and I think I have 50, $120. So I need to make $120 by Friday. So I have Monday. I work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll make $120. Plus, I need to pay my phone bill and pay some of my Visa, and I have to pay rent. But I have my computer, so it's all good because it's beautiful, and I'm recording videos. So this is the longest video I've had so far, and yeah, that was my last night and today. Yeah. And I talked to Chris. I was like, because he saw my videos. He is the Valley Days, and you should watch those videos because they're absolutely hilarious, and they're actually pretty funny and really good. And he's like, you talk kind of slow. And I was like, really? Do I? In my videos, because I was always told in acting class that I talk too fast. So I guess on the internet, talk really fast. So I try to keep things a little flowy and whatnot. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.